Am I going to be popular, or am I going to be stabbed in the back with comments from the fans of the artist on the rise that I wish to feature from? And drum roll for this, everybody, Slovakia. That's where the group comes from. It's called Moonvampire, the name of, I don't know if it's duo, 3 people, but some people say it's a solo project by one person. And it's a female, not a male. Others argue it's a male. There's so many contradictions because there's an awful mystique about this particular band. I couldn't get any information on it. The information I got was from 2018, 2016, but I was so in need of bringing them onto my channel to showcase a band that allegedly is an artist from Kazakhstan who lived in Slovakia, and Slovakians have embraced him and the fans of the music. And Moonvampire is the name of the project or the group or the individual that they wish to be known as. And I respect that. But on my channel, I had to bring it into 2025. And this video marries so well with a latest release of their latest album. It's called Breathe. They're dark. Think Ozzy Osbourne. They're R.I.P. Ozzy. They're dark. They're mysterious. They talk about suicide, dark issues that we tend to distance ourselves with. Well, this particular video was, I would call it middle of the road. It was a young man reminiscing about a relationship. Does it work? Does it not? Well, we just have to watch the video and see in a few minutes. But the lyrics about breathing, about taking, sometimes you need to breathe in a space. And this video about him reminiscing, breathing, taking his time to orchestrate in his head what the next move was, and reminiscing about the good times and what's ahead of him. That's breathing space. So I felt the two married very well. So to those fans of Moonvampire that said, no, this is an insult to our intelligence, you stop where you are. The Cure in my day, when I grew up, were just as dark as Moonvampire. And anybody involved with production, anything to do with Moonvampire, would raise their hands and say, the Cure, amazing group from the 80s into the 90s, and still doing gigs. And even though Moonvampire reminded me of them, I still felt that even the Cure did pop songs and brought some of their songs to the front to get popularity with songs, made them more upbeat, instead of going so deep, so deep, so deep. You can get so deep you can bury yourself, Moonvampire. So I've decided on my channel with this video and your incredible song Breathe, I've decided just to lift it a little bit and make it more middle road, because the themes are very central, are very parallel. So what have I found about Moonvampire? And I'm telling you, it was like a needle, as they say, in a haystack to get information. Firstly, I want to throw this up. Situationship Core. Check it out on your library on the website. Check it out on Spotify. Is an album by Moonvampire, okay? It's got 7 songs. Breathe is number 2 of them. I've been drowning. I've died for you so many deadly nights. Shadows. I don't want to know if you love. I don't want to know if you love me. Shoegaze type song. I've died for you so many deadly nights. Slow down. That's the kind of theme. That's the kind of genre. That's the kind of gothic darkness you're encompassing with this particular group. But at the same time, do you know what you get musically, everybody? Incredible music. It's one of those, it transcends you into another world. It elevates you soulfully, and just what transpires is you being able to confront something through music, through your own dark phase in life, something that's relatable. This is one of the most relatable groups, taking dark issues and putting them out there. And I applaud that, because a lot of people avoid them. They make it poppy, they make it ballady in their songs, but listen to the music of this song and even you will breathe and go, wow, these are my new love. If you like Ozzy Osbourne, if you like The Cure, mix it all up. And these are from Slovakia, this particular group. this project. I'm going to call it a project because one of the researchers I did called the individual a project, and originally from Pakistan. And maybe they'll come forth onto my channel, fans will come forth and give me fresh information and links, because I want to feature on this album other songs off the album of Situation Ship Core. Keep that in your mind. When it comes to different things they've said, the kind of songs that they've written about beforehand, like for example Suicide, was built around a broody, densely meandering bass line. That's the kind of music, punctuated by repetitive punchy drum beats. This is one of the researchers I've got, that spins hopeless throbs of bleak desolation, stabbed by wistful brassy blows, resonating in the murk of wistful obsession affliction. Now, you didn't think anybody could write like that? Well, this guy could, and he's Fabrizio Lusso. And I'm taking he's Italian, and it's translated into English. Other people have said, and I'm going to go into some of the comments here because you just need to, I know about it, all I know about Moonvampire this a couple of years ago, who frequently uploads new music into Bandcamp, is pretty good. And then the replies are Moonvampire is actually from Kazakhstan. That's where I got that from. Just lived and studied in Slovakia, but it's almost like Slovakian people and the music industry in Slovakia have adopted this particular person as their own and didn't change the location on Bandcamp and returned to Kazakhstan. So are they in Kazakhstan? Are they in? It's wonderful back and forth I had to go, but I was intrigued because, you know, they have been compared to the last the gothic rock band from Slovakia, The Last Days of Jesus. Check them out, amazing. And I thought, okay, and then I found this, and this is what they say in a summary to everything I needed to know about them, because I don't know the members of the group, I don't know the names, I don't know how many, but I do know enough now to get people interested and know the background to them, because it's very important. They're very elusive. They're almost escape artists. They're Houdinis in musically. I couldn't find anything, but then I came across this. With their compelling blend of alternative rock, Moonvampire, a skilled rock artist, so that means singular, it's one person, from Bratislava, Slovakia, there you go, Kazakhstan, is it Slovakia, has carved out a special place for themselves. So that's more than one. That could be two or three. This is how it fluctuates with everybody who does anything on them. They don't know. With their unique sound on alterated energy, but if they're doing concerts, surely people know. But anyway, on adulterated energy and poignant lyrics, this mysterious artist, you see, mysterious, has won over admirers all around the world, including me in Ireland. I admit, I'm in love with the music. The contemplative quality of alternative rock and rebellious spirit of rock are powerfully combined in Moonvampire's music, as you'll hear. The songs are emotional roller coasters. Now this is what you need to take in, with deep contemplative lyrics, melancholic melodies and soaring guitar riffs. Moonvampire skillfully immerses listeners in a realm of unadulterated emotion and catharsis with every song. Really, they do. They've got unique quality in their ability to write that truly speak to the listeners. It really does. They go into the depths of moral issues that we avoid. And that's what I like about the goth. People say, oh, Marilyn Manson. No, he was very poppy. Moonvampire are streamlined, pure, ethnic goths making incredible music. If they came to Ireland, they would be seriously a whitewash with people wanting to get tickets. And if not, and you call yourself a goth, then you're a disgrace, because you need to know this band. And keep feeding my channel any more information and links so I can keep building up and building up, because I really want to get to know them. I'm such a fan of Cure. I'm such a fan of, well, Marilyn Manson in a way, one or two songs, and others that I just feel, 2025 I've found somebody else to feed that passion from before and bring it in to the now, into the future. And that's what you're going to be getting from this band, because they're a force to be reckoned with musically. Compelling stage, this is what intrigues me, presence and contagious enthusiasm. So where is the information? Where have they played? What arena? Who manages them? I need to know. I need to know. Please, please feed me. In conclusion, fans have been enthralled, I hope you all are, by Bratislava Slovakian with their emotional fusion of alternative rock music. And the music is a call, which is very important to know about this band, to honesty and a monument to the strength of individual expression. As a dominant force in the music industry, Moonvampire has solidified their unique sound and captivating stage presence, because they're full of mystique until you go to a concert. They're so mysterious. I'm sure that's what attracts people as well. But look, lots of popular songs. If you're a fan already, Heaven, Pathetic, Balthroy, Night are amongst the best songs people say from before. But this new album is going to be on the tip of everybody's tongue. It certainly is on mine, because it breathed caught me. And it's called, you know, it won't give me. Situationship Core. And it's track 2. Take a listen. Come back for a breakdown of the lyrics and enjoy the modern video that I've put with the song to bring in a generation of middle of the road gothics, or people who appreciate the music but don't dress like a gothic or follow it necessarily, but appreciate darn good music. So we're going to just finish with the song and my video. I think that's where it ends beautifully with that song. And I, you know, can put them together. I have lots of mixed matches in a similar situation when they come out with a new album. A lot of artists just play the audios, and I like to put a video. And that video was taken some years back. And the particular video I need to just give a shout out to. It's called Reminisce. It's a short film from 2019. It's by Scott and Bryce. And it's a story about remembering a past relationship. And I have to say, this past relationship is also about taking breathing space to move forward. And I thought it bonded very, very well. I hope you agree. More from Moonvampire when I get more information, and more about putting their beautiful music to videos like this if I have to. Until next time, thank you for listening. A lot of effort went into this video, so I would like to hear me. That's the brain frazzled after making 10 videos over the last couple of days. Yes, 10. Check out my channel. So thank you for listening, everybody. Till then, take care.